My video for December 30th, 2017 is entitled Closing Out 2017 and Hoping for a Better 2018. This will be my final video for this year, although I do plan on making one with Aristo for New Year's Eve day. For those who have been keeping up with some or most of my daily videos, you may already know that I have been struggling as this year ends. The hoped-for currency revaluation and shift to asset-backed currencies did not happen again. Perhaps it has been a scam all along. Of course, I've been getting updates every day filled with excuse after excuse. Even though I piss people off by continual assertion that it will take some sort of divine intervention to change the world for the better, I still do not see anything constructive happening until the criminal elite are either removed or incapacitated. As long as they can keep their game plan going, they will. Let me close this blurb by saying a sincere thank you to those who are still hanging in there with me. I know it's not easy to listen as I share disappointments, which makes your friendship that much more important. Yes, your friendship is important to me, those that have hung in there, and I, appreciate getting, 200 or 300 views a day most days, and occasionally less, and on rare occasions also more than that, but that's tends to be the average scope in recent months anyway, and I do appreciate those of you that stay there. Now, I've been abandoned by a lot of my friends who are in the New Age community and stuff like that. They don't want to listen to me because I talk about things that to them are just an illusion anyway, and so why bother? And, that's disappointing for me, but I accept it. It is what it is, and we are in a situation that we're in, and we're facing the reality that we face. It's not an illusion. Things are really happening in the world. The promised currency revaluation, it's going to make supposedly people who have a higher agenda for cooperation and rebuilding the world and establishing direct channels with people that need help and helping those people, lifting them up out of poverty, and all of the dreams that some of us have of making the world a place where people can actually grow and thrive and find a level of happiness. And ironically, some of the most unhappy people are people that live in first world countries that are thwarted by the establishment keeping control of the money situation, so that that we can't thrive like we would like to thrive, and yet people in third world countries somehow find music and find reasons to celebrate and dance, and that doesn't seem to happen as much, I don't think, in first world countries, or at least not in the circles that I live in. There are very few people, as I said, that are willing to address the actual issues, because the issues are just an illusion. And that is, to me, one of the worst cop-outs, that people that have an opportunity to uplift others throw away because they don't want to get involved in the mundane tasks of dealing with the poverty and the so-called negative situations that they see it, people having created for themselves. We create our reality, so we're responsible for it. So why should I help those that created the mess that they're in? They don't realize that the mess that humanity is in has been created by far and large by, again, the cabal and the dark entities, demonic entities that do not want mankind to be uplifted and to thrive. Instead, they want to keep us enslaved and keep us dumbed down and keep us struggling, because our struggle means their ability to keep their game plan going and to keep operating their scam. And as far as the RV goes, I still have a very good friend who puts out the intel information on a regular basis. I get 2 reports, Operation Disclosure and Intel, every single day, and this has been going on for a long time. I've been on those email lists, and I get individual emails about certain articles that are found in those reports, and they all keep saying that it's any day now, and I've been, as I said in previous videos, I've been hearing that for a year and a half, over a year and a half, and it still doesn't happen. Excuses are the only things that keep happening, and I'm not holding my breath waiting, and I am trying my best to get on with my life. I'm exercising, I'm walking more and getting out to try to connect more with nature. I'm hugging trees, which is something that I have to go to the park to do, because I don't have any trees in the apartment complex here, because it's either the apartment complex or there's a few bushes and stuff like that, but no real trees to hug. And most of the lot is for parking, and I guess that's as it needs to be. But I don't have a yard like I used to have when I had my house, and I can't just go in the backyard and hug a tree. I can't do things that I once did when I had my own place. So I don't know what 2018 has in store, but I'm hoping that we can see the swamp being drained, and see some more exposure and actual action taken against those that have created such a diabolical situation in the United States and in third world countries around the world. And there's no place that's immune from the dastardly deeds, as I've said in many other videos, of this cabal element that has a very dark agenda, and reducing the world's population down to a manageable 500 million is one of their game plans. The earth is not overpopulated. I mean, I read some things recently that are saying again that the earth has way too many people and has to get brought down to a more manageable populace. And by manageable populace, it means a brainwashed population. That's what the elite have always wanted. They want servants. They don't want people to be able to think for themselves, and they certainly don't want people that think outside the box or that challenge their, quote, authority to rule and dominate human culture. I continue and will continue, as long as I have breath, to work toward, to the best of my ability, positive changes. I will do what I can do. I've been making videos. Maybe there's going to be other opportunities to do other things in the new year. I really don't know, but I'm hoping that doors open for me and for others of goodwill, so that we can start bringing into effect the things that can make a difference in people's lives, and especially the people that have been most downtrodden and outcast by the society of the elite establishment that seems to be able to live in luxury while the rest of the world suffers. Will that be addressed in the new year? I'm hoping so. Do I know it? Of course I don't. I live one day, and in this case, 1 year at a time, and may 2018 be a new year with new possibilities opened up for all of us. Thank you for listening, and namaste.